Alright friends, it's T-Man and I'm back with another video. I'm going to review Sam Sulek's video. He's doing shoulder day. Shoulder day. Doing the exact same exercises. Every week he comes in. If you analyze his videos, they're the exact same exercises. Now, let's review this. He says, Sam Sulek says, winter bulk day. 119 shoulders. What's a winter bulk day? Makes no sense. Plus, he's on artificial hormones, creating these artificial muscles. Great. Okay. Let's review this. Well, I don't know if that's the first exercise. I think that's the first exercise.
That's for tomorrow. Let's focus on today.
All right.
So, you tell me. What do you think?
Let's focus on
Is
today.
it going to be packed?
I hope not. Okay, off the bat, he's doing a reverse cable, laying down, which I like this. This is great. This is good. This is very good. This is something, like I said, unconventional. A lot of people, they don't, there's a few people that actually might do this one. They call it, what do they call that? To the head, cable pulls to the forehead or whatever. Neck pulls or whatever the fuck they call it, man. I forget the name now. I don't know. Facial pulls, whatever. Face pulls. Okay, so he's doing a face pull. But I think that's the only thing that he limits himself doing the cable pull downs in the reverse, only to the face pull. Well, there you go. He's not doing anything else. He's not doing his back with it. Reverse supination for back, lower back, wide grip. He's not, or close grip, pull downs. He's not doing any of those. He can do them, but he's not. He says shoulder day, so I know why he's doing this face pulls. He's doing it for the rear delt. Okay, so he's got some isometric there. It's mostly eccentric. So the eccentric is the pull motion in the opposite direction. So this is an eccentric, and he's got some isotonic because he's holding before he releases. Hold and release. That's a very good motion. That's what's so good about doing heavy cables or cables in general. There's a lot of tension there. So I would call it isokinetic. This is an isokinetic movement, but with the isotonic hold, and it's eccentric. So yeah, this is pretty good. You think he gives a shit what people think about him, that he's doing this exercise? Well, why are you doing this? No, he doesn't give a shit about other people in the gym. They're doing their own thing and he's busy. He's trying to become successful. He's just looking for results.
Oh, yeah. Oh.
Okay, that's pretty good. He's doing a full stack. So that is like 90, I think that's 97 pounds on there. That's about 97, right? I know this machine. So this machine goes up to 97, I believe, 97 pounds. So yeah, okay.
3 more.
Yeah, the problem with this machine, it's way too light. Here's another thing. It's going to be lighter on this pull down. When he's pulling it down straight, it's going to be lighter. If you're standing up and doing it, try pulling the stack in an angular direction. You're going to find it's going to be heavier. It has something to do with the pulley. That's why. So, yeah, it's going to be lighter doing this. So you got to slap on another 45-pound plate, maybe another 2 45-pound plates. This is still too light. I use another machine similar to this with cable flies, the older version. They practically go up to 300 pounds. So that one's a lot better. But I find now I got to put a 45-pound plate on there because I'm too strong now with it. I got to go heavier. It's too light.
You know, I will say this. With these sets, like I do kind of stop a set when I've hit just about failure, but I also kind of want to call it once I start using my traps and my biceps.
Man, I don't know if that you could call that failure or whatever. It just means the force production, that force is going down. That's all. By the time you reach the end there,
Because I can tell the first few sets
reduction in force.
or reps, all rear delt, nothing else getting firing. But once my rear delts get weak, I can feel my trap. And then it's not a rear delta exercise, is it? It's more of a upper back. So I try to stop when it's all rear delts.
So then why don't you use your shoulders to pull it instead of using your arms and your back to pull it? Why are you using your arms to push it down with? Why don't you use your rear delts to pull it? Keep your arms straight and move your rear delts to fucking do it. Why are you using your arms constantly? Again, look at his arms bending. They're bending so much here. Why are you using your arms? Why don't you use your delts to pull it down? That's quite a bit of pulling with his arms. Look at that. Your arms are pulling it. Your delts aren't pulling it. Your arms are pulling it. Why? You want to look good in the gym? You want to impress these fucking people in the gym? You think they give a shit about you, bro? They don't give a fuck about what you're doing in there. Sam Sulek, who the fuck you are? If I was you, I would focus on fucking the delt. Let the fucking delt pull it down. The rear delt. Let it pull it down. Stop using your arms, man. You're not impressing anybody just because you can pull it with your arms, the whole stack with your arms. Try using your delts to pull the stack. Man, I thought this was shoulder day, dude, not arm day.
Oh, yeah.
Huh. Again, it's too much arms, man. Let's see the next movement. I bet you, again, this is all predictable. All his exercises are predictable. Let me guess. He's gonna throw the weights up in the air, flies, side flies up in the air. Okay, he's doing rear delts now again with the dumbbells, and you didn't max it out with the cables. That wasn't enough. Okay, whatever. You want to get good at lifting these weights, right? Okay. Again, he's throwing the weight up in the air in the opposite direction. The other machine was much better for the rear delt. That was much better. It was much better. Now he's got a concentric movement as opposed to eccentric. And so what's that going to do? And he's using his arms again. He's not using his delt to lift it. His arm should be straight, flat, and his delt should be moving backward with the weight. But again, he wants to look pretty in the gym and fly him, throw them up in the air like Blaha. See? He could get more adaptations. He could, even though he's on steroids, he could get an adaptation. But he doesn't know what he's doing because he just follows everybody else. So yeah, there's nothing going on there. Let's see what else he's got here. What else is he going to do? Okay, he's moving on to the again. It's the up movement. Why doesn't he use the cables and start from the top and pull them down to his sides like in rings, like in gymnastics, the rings. They pull him down. They pull him down and let the weight's going to pull you up, the tension, but you're going to hold it as it's going back up because you're not going to release it and let it just fly up in the air. So you can get the eccentric on it. That's what I try to tell you. Everybody's doing everything the concentric as opposed to the eccentric. Focus more on the eccentric. If you're bodybuilding and you want to build your body big and stronger, you want to get bigger and stronger, focus more on the eccentric. It's just a known fact, man. These flies are not going to do fuck all. They're not going to do much. He's already reached an adaptation. Go back to his first video when he first started this channel and look at him now when he goes and does a pump check. Did he change? No, he looks exactly the same. So he says bulk day, this, that. He's not eking out any more adaptations. He got it. He got all the gains in the beginning really quick on the steroids. And then he started his channel to impress you. And now he keeps lifting. He's a lifting slave. Because he's adapted to all these machines and all these exercises. He's adapted to all of them. Ain't nothing gonna happen there anymore unless you do something different to get a new adaptation. See what I mean? That's about it. Or you're gonna have to be unaccustomed to it. Or again, you can do unfamiliar forms, like I say, unfamiliar to get a new adaptation. It's very simple.
Oh my God. Okay. Yeah, a few more just like that. Oh yeah.
Again, the same exercises, the same stuff, and it will be the same result. Nothing. Nothing. Pump check. That's it. Pump check. Which is worthless. Here we go. Maybe this is a pump
Exposure.
check.
Perfect.
Is this the pump check? Here we go. That was it.
Okay. How? Well, even though I only did 5 fucking sets, my shoulders feel fucking nuts. So, this sort of works.
So he did 5 sets on each thing. I believe he did 5 sets on each whatever thing that he was doing there.
Yeah, which I'm, necessarily saying is absolutely as much as I could possibly do for shoulder growth.
Yeah.
Really, I just kind of want some shoulder activation. Do some
Yeah, he just wants some activation, shoulder activation. Okay. And what's the activation? What is it?
amount of volume, get a pump.
Volume and get a pump. Well, yeah, more sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. Looks like you kind of maxed that out, I guess, too. I don't know.
And then let's check it out. But like I said, if I didn't want to do shoulders today, I would have just made it a rest day. I didn't weigh myself this morning, so weight unknown. But
His weight is exactly the same all the time. He says he's 250 pounds. It's never moved on the scale. So I don't get it. And then he says bulk day. Bulk day. He looks exactly the same there as he does in his very first video when he started this channel. Take a good look at him. He has not changed. I weigh 250 pounds, but I'm not 250 pounds puffy with sarcoplasmic hypertrophy. I have dense muscles because I have myofibrillar growth. I don't move for the pump. I move for repeated muscle injuries. That's what I'm doing. I'm repeatedly damaging muscles. That's what I'm going for in the gym. And I'm not even on carbohydrates right now. I haven't been on them since like June. I'm on a pure carnivore diet.
I feel pretty fucking heavy. That's for sure.
You feel heavy because it's all that sarcoplasmic hypertrophy that's fucking in your muscles, bro.
Oh.
It's nasty. It's bad for your health. It makes you sweat like crazy. It just is fucking it's just terrible. It's horrible.
Oh yeah, that's a round ass fucking shoulder, man. See, that's what I'm talking about, how the rear delt is poking out above
Yeah, it looks very puffy. It looks very puffy.
the tricep. That is exactly what I'm aiming for.
Yeah, but when that pump goes down, it's transient. When that pump goes down, that's not going to be like that. It's temporary. It's transient.
Dude, I'm so fucking pumped up I can hardly reach behind me to do a...
Exactly. You're so pumped up, and the pump will go away. Why don't you come in the gym and next time pose before you get the pump, and let's see what you look like before and after the pump. Okay?
good, side tricep. But yeah, man.
Even on steroids, 250 pounds as a professional bodybuilder is not a lot these days. Somewhat. But you have to look really ripped and grainy when you go on stage. So you're going to have to sacrifice something. I don't know, man.
Oh yeah, rear lat spread too. That's where your rear delts will really fucking shine. So they should be poking out pretty cool. I can't see behind me, but
Again, it's all pump check, bro. I don't know what else to say there. Okay, he's driving off in his car. I'll see you in the next one. Tell me what you think about that. Like, subscribe, support the channel. Sam Sulek, shoulder day, whatever, bulk day, whatever you want to call it, bulk day. Yeah, man. Tell me what you think about that. Comment down below. Helps with the algorithm. I'll see you in the next one. Ciao, friends. Yeah, bulk day. Sam Sulek. I'm telling you, he's all doing all conventional stuff, man. He's so adapted already, even if he is on steroids. And even the steroids can adapt at some point. Nothing working there.